It's the braids for me, honey.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a knotless braids installed for you guys. I went for like a nice blondish, like highlighted, multicolored look. This was actually my first time braiding my hair ever, so I'm not gonna lie, your girl was struggling, but it's okay. I'll walk so y'all can run. I broke it down so that y'all don't have to struggle like I did, but the hardest part is just adding the hair. But once you get that down, you're gonna be straight. It took me about 2 styles to achieve this look. That's only because my AC was broken, so I think that slowed me down a little bit. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so first things first, we're going to need our Shine and Jam conditioning gel. This is going to be essential when we're braiding our hair. It's going to make sure that our parts are nice and clean and also provide some moisture for our hair. In addition to getting those clean parts, you're definitely going to want a rat-tailed tooth comb. And so now I'm going to show you guys a quick shot of the hair we'll be using today. All the details will be in the description box. I'm using a combination of the Ultra Jumbo Braid and the Expressions Ultra Braid, and the Expressions is pre-stretched. Since our colored hair is not pre-stretched, I'm just going ahead and stretching the ends a little bit to prevent our braids from having blunt ends. And then I'm going to go ahead and start separating the sections that we're going to use. For the non-pre-stretched hair, we're going to use 3 strands per braid. And for the pre-stretched hair, we're going to use 4 strands per braid just because it's a little bit thinner. Here's just a quick shot of what all the hair looks like once separated. First, separate your hair into sections. I like to do quadrants. So before I show you the actual braiding technique, I'm just showing you my highlight pattern. I basically just alternated rows between light and dark, and then I ended up doing more light towards the front as well. This helps disperse the color evenly. I'm going in with my conditioning Shine and Jam just to prepare for our parting. Just dispersing that evenly. And I accidentally stuck my hand in my cup of tea instead of the jam. Okay, so we're just doing that on both ends and combing that through. Make sure it's well dispersed. Okay, so parts are essential to achieving this knotless braids look. My hair is very thick, and if you have hair like mine, you're just going to have to take your time, make sure you get the parts as clean as possible. And you just want to go, perpendicular straight down to get that nice box parting. So in an effort to make this simple for you guys, I went ahead and numbered each strand. So all you're going to have to do is just follow the path of those strands as I braid my hair. So first things first, we're just going to start in a normal braiding position. I know that everyone starts their braids different, but this is personally how I start mine. So this is going to be our starting position for when we add our first piece of hair. So we're going to add our first piece of braiding hair between our thumb and pointer finger, and that's going to overlie our first and third strands of our natural hair. And what you're going to do is just start your braid as normal, but simultaneously twist that braiding hair as you do it, and then you're going to pause. So this is our new position for when we add our second piece of hair. Again, between the thumb and pointer finger. This time is overlying the second and third strand. Braid as normal, twist it in, pause. This is our new position for our third strand of hair. Our last piece of braiding hair is going to overlie the first and second strand. And then you're going to do as normal and braid that in while simultaneously twisting. And the goal of this is just to add braiding hair to each of our natural 3 strands of hair so that we get, uniform braid and that it's nice and full. And then you're just going to continue to braid all the way down like normal. And I'm just adding some more of that conditioning Shine and Jam just to help me be more precise with my braids and keep it all together so I don't have any major flyaways. And don't worry if the number thing is confusing to you. I have 2 more examples without the numbers. I just wanted to offer it as a possible example. Now we're just going back in and doing the same thing, separating our 3 strands. Starting our braid as normal, getting to that first position. And then we're going to go ahead and add our first piece of hair between our thumb and pointer finger. And it's going to overlie those first 2 strands. Then you're going to just start braiding as normal while twisting in that braiding hair as you braid. And then get your new position, add your second piece of hair. Twist it in. Third piece of hair. Twist it in. And I'm also going to show you guys an example next of me using the pre-stretched braiding hair because it is a little different since the hair is thinner and we're actually going to add 4 strands instead of 3 strands of hair. But the 4th strand won't be added until midway throughout the braid. This is because the pre-stretched hair isn't as thick as the other non-pre-stretched hair, so I just wanted to make sure that all the braids were uniform and around the same size. And since the braids end up pretty long, you might have to do like I'm doing here and actually like braid while you're like holding it in your mouth. Because as you can see, they're gonna come to like my waist, and I'm 5'4" 3/8", so yeah. So now going ahead and adding that fourth strand that I was talking about. You're just going to add it the exact same way that we did earlier. Just overlap the two strands and put it in between your thumb and your pointer finger. And then you're just going to continue to braid that in. And then just braid to the end.
Y'all, I'm literally doing my hair in 89 degrees. The AC is broken in this house. Jesus be offense, your girl is struggling.
So here's the finished product before I cut it and dip it. And here I'm just showing you guys how I cut it. Just trying to take off those really long ends and just take some of the length off a little bit. And then now I'm showing you how I dip my hair. Just taking some boiling hot water in a bowl. And it's going to take small sections and dip the hair for maybe about 15-20 seconds. And then just dry it off with a towel. And I did this for my whole head twice. Now I'm just going ahead and trimming some of those flyaways away and spraying some hairspray. Sorry to the environment. And here's the final highlight pattern. Get into those parts at the top of my head though. The girl was really using a mirror trying to do it.
So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you end up doing your own knotless braids or have knotless braids on your channel, let me know down below in the comments so I can check y'all out too. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you guys' support. I'll leave how much hair I use down in the description box below, okay? Have a blessed day. Summertime fine, honey. Even in quarantine, we're still serving a sleigh.